Matt73 Boyd 73 says, okay guys, y'all know what to not joke about now. I ain't getting in trouble again, lol. Senor Dasher underscore OTR says we don't want to be yelled at again, so we're sitting in the corner and Matt just flicked a booger.
Oh.
Melanie Syab 1784 says hello John.
Hello to you.
Jet 888 says hey PPL.
Hey, how are you?
Craigie Boy 2 million says why you videoing me?
Why you videoing me?
According to Jennifer says hi everyone.
Alright.
Let's roll. XO. Capesper says good evening everyone.
Good evening to you.
Matt73 Boyd 73 says don't snitch on me Dasher lol.
Have a good night, man. Alright, guys. He had his high beams on. That's the reason for the call. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're listening to the scanner, as you're going to hear when we get in the car over here, which is parked perfectly, I might add. And we record police interactions. That's what we do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Don't run over me, man. Don't run over me, man. Alright. Alright.
Good night. I just got the notification. Did I miss it?
Nope. This is perfect parking. I mean, just because these little suggestive lines are over here, I don't think this is really necessarily a problem.
According to Jennifer says he got pulled over for high beams on. Texas Sully 93 says okay gotcha. Rich says so are you. Melanie Syab 1784 says oh we're at the palm trees.
Yeah,
Craigie Boy 2 million says I gonna rate your parking a 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Big Dave BCTX says perfectly if you own the whole thing parking lot. Senor Dasher OTR says hello from the kickiest kicking kick channel on the planet.
Are my fighters working?
Ryan 152,793 says you're parking 1,000.
Thank you.
Shannon underscore FLH says this channel should have a manual on how to chat law.
Oh, stop.
People afraid to say anything. Boba Fett 271 says we're at the Palms. Good night.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not at the Palms. Not like that. We just had to stop here. Yeah, guys, I guess I shouldn't have yelled at you. But...
Senor Dasher OTR says protest postponed for now.
Very good. I'm sorry, guys.
Ryan 152,793 says 1999. Shaggy Stoner 4,994 says all these guys sucking up since they got into trouble. Matt 73 Boyd 73 says 10 out of 10 parking cause officers park however they want.
Damn it.
Bayou Preppers 1 says I'm not afraid to say anything in John's live log. Big Dave BCTX says damn. I missed the yelling. Gotta show up on time, I guess.
Well, no, here's what happened.
Mirage underscore zone says wow thing to say. Cyclone Snacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says anything. Steve Chart says anything. Texas Sully 93 says I didn't see you on TikTok. I was wondering if you were getting on tonight. According to Jennifer says anything. Ben says hey everyone.
Hey. So here's what happened. So we're a lot of jokes. We've been joking around, even me too. We've been joking around about, you know, because I helped that guy
Cyclone
last night.
Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says Jinx let's have drinks. Salute.
Yeah, so I helped that guy last night. So we were kind of making jokes about how I was a cop and blah, 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 Officer Gray, which is funny, which I'll admit is funny. But when we got on scene, I just said really quick, don't make those jokes. Because I don't want the person thinking I'm a cop. I want to make sure that the person knows I'm there for them.
Matt 73 Boyd 73 says yay John yelled at me and hurt my feelings lol.
I'm sorry.
Insurance unconfirmed on a 05 Chrysler blue in color.
Big Dave BCTX says oh, the power is going to your head.
See?
I see.
See? I had a feeling that was going to be the case.
Melanie Syab 1784 says that makes sense John.
September 25.
I just said
Ben
it.
says always time 50.
I just said it really quick, so. But I wasn't mad at you all.
Boba Fett 271 says they're for them till they don't comply. Craigie Boy 2 million says why you shouting at me. Beth Dement says hi John.
Hi.
Bayou Preppers 1 says yeah it's no big deal I get it we know the difference between you and a cop you give light the cops take it away. Tazzy's my dog go says you made me cry John Law. Melanie Syop 1784 says do you guys have a Swiss chalet in Texas?
Oh, I don't know what that
That
is.
page girl 3 says hey John, Pam and Trunkies.
Hello.
Big Dave BCTX says out sensitive little souls will get the fuck over it. Keep on keeping on.
Alright.
Beth Dement says hi from YouTube.
Hello.
Jay Garcia says sup John. Boba Fett 271 says we know good cop bad cop. Matt 73 Boyd 73 says Officer Gray don't arrest me I won't do it again. Ben says did we get a drink?
Nope, that's where we're going now. We got a little distracted. I didn't want to keep kicking YouTube waiting, so maybe Bucky's will have the loudest concert ever tonight. What do you guys think?
Melanie Syop 1784 says did you say you don't have a Swiss chalet?
I don't know what that is.
Beth
So
58 says hi John from Kick.
hi.
Jay Garcia says where are you by John?
And I'm about to go to Bucky's in Lake Jackson. Get us a drink real quick and then get right back to work.
The Henry X-ray 2558. It's a silver Toyota Camry. The flag
Jay Garcia says shout out to Ham. Bayou Preppers 1 says FLJ. Melanie Syop 1784 says oh it's a restaurant for chicken and ribs.
No. Oh, it is? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I never heard of it. So I'm assuming we may not have one in Brazoria County, but who knows if we have one anywhere else.
2367 left main rocks.
There's like Jackson, I think, working over there.
That's good.
Melanie Syop 1784 says oh it's so yummy.
Four 65.
465.
I'm gonna need
reckless driver call. Show me around.
we're gonna go into Bucky's, guys. I need everyone on your best behavior.
465.
Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says tiempo.
I'm gonna live on the edge tonight. I'm getting tea.
Melanie Syop 1784 says how are you for gas? Jay Garcia says hello hammy whammy.
It's we're at 269 miles of gas.
774 return.
Good.
Maintenance 808 says tea party time.
Tea party time. There you go.
Drop call for day shift to get shareholder information off.
Senor Dasher OTR says be patient with John Chat. Pammy up and left him to fend for himself for the next few days.
That's right.
He might be a little hangry and cranky.
I did actually forget to eat already. That's the way we're starting out the day.
Matt 73 Boyd 73 says cashier John farted. BCTX says oh, Pam's not around. Oh gosh, what trouble can we get into?
Yeah, guys, Bucky's has a concert going on here, so you have to talk loud or walk fast.
Matt 73 Boyd 73 says, John, get that candy out your pocket. Ryan 152,793 says, no sound. Cody Scarber 1 says, don't forget your hemorrhoid cream. RTK 1414 says 2. Senor Dasher OTR says 2. Matt 73 Boyd 73 says, Pammy isn't around so we can go to Stripes tonight. Shannon _ FLH says, ma'am, can you give this guy a hamburger? We are getting beat up over here. Big Dave BCTX says, ask for a discount on rash cream. Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says, la la la. Matt 73 Boyd 73 says, Cashier John has pink fuzzy handcuffs.
Alright, good. We got music
Cyclone
outside.
Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says, yalla la la.
Put it in the chat, guys. Put it in the chat. And let's get to work.
Craigie Boy 2 million says, don't forget your tampons, John, and also John have 4 warrants.
I don't think I have 4 warrants. Maybe 2. Not 4.
Bud says, workers, like, follow, comment, share, subscribe, join, LOL.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, do all that stuff.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, John has a diaper rash. Chiquita 3K says, hey Daphne is here. Always film 5-0.
Daphne is here.
Sure is.
Be a welfare concern. 11-year-old little girl went to the caller's house asking for help. Said his mom's making some strange.
Ryan 152,793 says, John, go get food.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says, thumbs up is free tonight. Check it out.
112 Freiburger Lane. Caller and the little girl's going to be waiting out in the driveway.
Oh, that sounds not a good call. Alright, let's get to work, everybody. These cops are not going to record themselves.
Matt 73 Boyd 73 says, Daphne, don't make jokes about John being a cop, you will get yelled at law.
52 quarterback.
Oh, I should have mentioned that before. Not to. That was my fault.
Chiquita 3K says, did they say Freiburger Lane?
I'm not sure. It's in Alvin, so.
Bud says, you Bud UBC standard.
Dear Mustang.
DJ Talk 7 says, hey everyone joining in late.
WPZA 271 West Columbia Fire. You're needed for Lifelight Dispatch
Yelling
at
Central.
Central.
1784 says, where's the little girl's
Central.
call?
It's in Alvin.
PC Kelly Gaming says, I think that was it. I'm curious what the call is about. Michelle 210 says, hello everyone, I didn't get any notifications. Ryan 152,793 says, John would get fired the minute he walks in.
You're needed for Lifelight at Central Helipad. You're needed for Lifelight at Central Helipad. West Columbia, clear.
Flew open the side of the motor house.
2211.
Bud says, Brazoria County, Texas.
But there's no
Shannon _ FLH says, what the heck was that siren before? Never heard it before.
That's West Columbia. They rarely use it, but they always do it twice.
I need you to go to Central EMS Station, Papa 307 for a fall.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, need to watch over Alvin to make sure my daughter is okay. She going to have a C-section in the morning.
Got a flight number for us?
$1450 engine 14, you can return to service. They blew open the side of the motor housing and ruptured the radiator. But there's no fire here, some slightly melted wiring here and there. No fire hazard continued.
That's in Lake Jackson somewhere.
Victor 14 clear, back in service. Safety copy.
The Alvin call said that
Bayou Preppers 1 says I am really worried.
Yeah.
the 11-year-old ran next door, said that her mom was making gurgling sounds. That's what the Alvin call was.
Grandmother's Crustable says what's cracking.
What's happening? Guys, if you're just joining for the first time, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner.
Bayou Preppers 1 says really.
We're listening to the scanner. We're going to record police interactions.
Mark the Mad Shark says Senor Cheat, where are you? Stream Element says thank you for following BMW 928.
BMW with the follow.
Big
Thank you
Dave
so much.
BCTX says that's not good if she's incoherent. Gamerage_zone says I hum that call is like wild.
Yeah, it's all the way in Alvin. We'll listen to the radio traffic.
Senor Dasher OTR says that's not a good call.
Not a good call at all.
13693802 1369 3802.
I'm going to turn you guys around so I don't ban people.
Be advised, it will be Lifelight 2. The ETA is 6 minutes.
That's out of West Columbia. That's where the...
Michelle 210 says Growing Sounds is also known as the death rattle.
I was going to...
Ajax says howdy good sir.
Howdy.
All my
That's
electrical
clear, sir.
devices died lol. I am here now, how's your day been?
Wonderful.
Brent Daniel says subscribe and like.
Yeah, do all that stuff. I think there's a car crash somewhere in Lake Jackson. I just don't know where.
Shannon_FLH says gee that's quite sad, if an 11-year-old made that call. Hajack says John I have a barbecue plate for you and Pammy if you want to swing by and grab it.
I can't right now. That's not good. Because I'd have to go all the way home.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
I already had to make one home stop tonight.
There, you go ahead. Yes, sir.
Sounds good though.
Joanne 8775 says John. Frankie told me today that he is in training to be your K9. Bayou Preppers 1 says my granddaughter said her mom is asleep and okay. Hajack says roger that. I just
Anybody else
figured that
on the station one?
Well, thank you. I don't know what's going to pop off, and I'd have to commit to driving to your house and then driving all the way back to my house to put it inside right away. Although that is Freeport EMS right there.
Attention Freeport EMS. Attention Freeport EMS.
2210.
A male that's been hit in the head with some kind of weapon. There are officers around. That's it.
Alright, we gotta go to this call.
First call, first tell. Freeport out at 2217. Attention Freeport EMS. Attention Freeport EMS. I have a male that's been hit in the head with some kind of weapon. There are officers en route. It's going to be at 209 Hackberry, number 13. 209 Hackberry, number 13. In Oyster Creek. First call, first stop. It's going to be at 209 Hackberry, number 13. 209 Hackberry, number 13. In Oyster Creek. First call, first stop. We put out at 2217.
Bayou Preppers 1 says and yes it's a little guy she is 33
Where do you want
weeks.
to go?
209 Hackberry, Oyster Creek, Texas.
Getting directions to 209 Hackberry Lane, Oyster.
Somebody got hit in the head with something.
And no Sergeant Freeport Station Route.
SEAL Team Spix says I'm an hour from Midland, headed back to work.
Well, thank you for
According to
coming.
Jennifer says, was she singing the call?
It sounded like
1450 is going to be clear scene. Turned over to PDL.
Ajax says, why does she sound so depressed doing her job? The dispatcher is who I am referring to.
no, actually, she sounded cheery.
Big Dave BCTX says, hidden head with a weapon.
Yep. Officers are en route, they said.
717. I was like that. I was complaining. The rock is going.
Angie 416 says 6. Joanne 8775 says she did sound like she really didn't want to do her job.
6. Lift about a minute ago for Herman DMC at 44 +182040.
Shannon _FLH says, I thought the dispatcher was good. You could actually
6 looking
understand
for
her.
Herman.
I thought she sounded cheery.
Ajax says Angie.
717. I was like that. I was complaining. The rock is going. I'll still be checking the area.
To Central Helipad. I don't know.
We will be around to the call. Still on that Hackberry.
I don't know, sir.
$30-30-32. Do you have contact yet? Negative, not yet.
Bug says if the vid is disgusting, it's AI, LOL. Shannon _FLH says this chat is rough. Even the poor diaper getting critique law. Bayou Preppers 1 says thank you everyone.
No,
Big
no.
hugs.
Hey, we will be around to the call. Still on that Hackberry.
I don't know, sir.
Is that 909 Hackberry?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, we will be around to the call. Still on that Hackberry.
Just said
I
I.
don't know, sir.
That was his unit number was 909.
Go ahead.
We can look for you. So last place to like later.
Lifelight 2 on.
C. Kelly Gaming says I think there was a unit number. Don't remember though.
Yeah, it was unit number. It was 9. It was his unit number, not the address.
Big Dave BCTX says Unit 13, I think.
3233, you got contact at the back? They're about to unlock the front door. Sample.
Okay, go ahead.
Fanatics BG says.
Give service back to service. Sometimes give full service. Directing step 4.
Ajax says Sue John, I embarrassed myself, Toady. I thought Country Boy was the tow truck that lived in front of me. Guy pulls in to go home and I screamed, give me my extinguisher back.
Oh shit.
It was in fact not Country Boy.
Oh boy.
Service 17, you show back to service. I'll check the area for that service for UTM.
It happens.
So can I get you for another agency assist 209 Hackberry, lot 13? 209 Hackberry, lot 13 for an adult call.
209. They're just at. Just at.
Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says BC Scanner, can you explain the double ear piercing tone that precedes certain calls, please? Ajax says yeah, that was weird, but thankfully dude was cool. Fanatics BG says, do you know where Port Levecca is?
Oh, yeah.
3522.
Tazzy's my dog go says, hey, I walked up to the wrong truck and tried to get in.
Ooh, that's bad.
3522. You should be back. Advice was given. Give me a copy of the very first call. I'll be around with you.
Did not even know there was a Hackberry Street in Oyster Creek.
Right, good.
So can I get you for other agency assist 209 Hackberry, lot 13? 209 Hackberry, lot 13 for an ag assault.
Let it, I'll be around. Up to 04, you want me to go with him? Before dispatch, you advise Oyster Creek does have a unit in Rock Creek.
210 says, cause you did. Pajak says, behind the store.
4, they're just requesting an officer to back their officer up. And there's also an ambulance here.
10-4. 17. Disregard up the staging. The bookies on Beach Store. Stage Anita's. That's cool.
So one cop's gonna stage at the store. The EMS is also staged at this point too.
Fanatics BG says, tell them Big John is on the way for backup. Jonathan Heinrich says, are you going to West Columbia, John?
No, I'm going to Oyster Creek.
Very good. Go back and service.
Boys hang their cause cops don't like it down there.
We're good.
Big Dave BCTX says the repeat of the scanner is initial
Paramedic
scanner
36.
in his car, and the second one is the online scanner that he is playing that is delayed, so there's a chance to hear missed traffic from the live scanner.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. It's repeating twice. That's exactly right.
Handle sign 934. You show staging at the time until we're clear to make scene with Oyster Creek hitting.
Yeah, that's why it repeats. One is in real time, one is slightly delayed with rewind, easy rewind capabilities.
When she called to request for an ambulance,
Jonathan Heinrich says, okay.
Subject had been hit in the head with a weapon, but she didn't know what type. That's clear. That's clear.
Chiquita 3K says cheer 500.
Thank you, Daphne.
Stream Element says Chiquita 3K just cheered 500 bits.
Thank you so much for the 500 bits. We made $5. Very good.
Shannon _FLH says I heard someone a.
11 dispatch did. Oyster Creek advised what weapon was used.
Negative. When she called to request for an ambulance, she just said that
Chiquita 3K says you're
subject
welcome,
had been hit in
John.
the head with a weapon, but she didn't know what type.
That's clear. I'll be near.
That's clear. That's clear.
Two 10. Yeah, 2 at the station.
1911 clear. 909 your speed.
Shannon _FLH says I heard someone say Midland, Texas. I don't watch much on TV, but that was one of my favorite shows, Landman. I hope they bring it back.
Let it shut down. Yeah. 1911, Freeport's on scene.
That's clear. 1911, clear.
11 other units, everything should be 10-4. I'll be standing by for a few moments, but y'all can go in service.
Everything's 10-4. I'll be standing by with the other units, but y'all can go back in service. It's 10-4, you can send EMS in.
1911, stays clear for EMS.
416 says 12. CC Martinez says 12.
Down on your seat.
No, I received.
Alright, so it's clear for EMS to go in.
No, not Freeport, show something.
That's good.
Skyhopper T16 Media says hello.
Hello to you.
I'm on the news block of Blue Water Highway on Texas Plate, Team Boy Boy, 0923, Black and Creek.
Hello to you.
I'll be standing by for a few moments, but y'all can go in service.
That's it.
Mustang Mike 9293 says what's our ADA?
We're in Oyster Creek now.
V9XZX says how far are we?
It says 2 minutes away.
Skyhopper T16 Media says are you related to Jeff?
No.
And laceration on his right hand between the knuckles.
Ryan 152,793 says where we going? Big Dave BCTX says stop on Blue Water Highway if this call doesn't pan out.
Yeah, I saw him over there.
Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says is the grass out on the Levee Road out, anybody know?
We've been here before.
Big Dave BCTX says on scene. Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says the fire.
1911.
I think my OBS is not working.
Hey, just for information, I do not believe there was a gunshot wound. Subject has laceration to his head from being pistol whipped and a laceration on his right.
Hydro Hector says let's get M. Chiquita 3K says that's a good distance.
It's basically an EMS call, guys, so I'm going to stay back a little bit. Suspect doesn't appear to be in the area. We're not ambulance chasers.
Edward, Whiteville, 14, 1991.
I'm going to stay back since it is an EMS call. How you doing, man?
Hey, came to play in Oyster Creek.
That's right. They know who hit him in the head?
Huh?
Do they know who hit him in the head?
Somebody with a gun, supposedly.
Somebody with a gun. I'm interested as one who's standing in the same spot.
So they took off in a truck.
Took off in a truck, okay. Alright, so Freeport's leaving. Alright, looks like he's writing a statement. They're all writing statements. I think we can be done here. We'll go try that Oyster Creek call. Or the Blue Water Highway, you said?
It happened and they didn't shoot him.
I park a little ways away because I don't
Big
want
Dave BCTX says yes, Blue Water Highway.
Okay.
Skyhopper T16 Media says I'm in 12th grade. I am 16. I am doing 401 classes.
You see Shadow John? Shadow John. I park far away in incidents like this because I don't want to get in EMS's way.
Tazzy's my dog though says Shadow John. Big Dave BCTX says Shadow John dancing. Bug says my statement reads, I don't answer questions.
Ah, it's a good statement. It's a very good statement. That's for rent.
Skyhopper T16 Media says well mine is 5.0 MIT wants me but I want ha. Chiquita 3K says there was two of you shadows I almost got scared. According to Jennifer says that's so cool Skyhopper. Congrats. Bayou Preppers 1 says John do you have your flashlight ready?
I do, I just
Skyhopper
forgot it.
T16 Media says oops law. BS says don't rent there.
Just saying. Doesn't look like a bad place. Alright, where are we going to get turned around at? I think we can do it right there.
Angie 416 says -2. Skyhopper T16 Media says I figure auditors might need a lawyer who won't rob them. Shannon _FLH says if you call the police don't you have to write a statement? Just a question.
You don't have to.
According to Jennifer says how tall are you? Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says is Texas open carry?
Yes. Since we got to talk about all the
medical
things
record number is 4730-5252, 4730-5252. For the report, offloaded in about 12 minutes to the
US says rent too high and owner fixes nothing. Chiquita 3K says too for putting it in front.
Copy on MRN 4730-5252, standby for room assignment.
Apparently I did not open StreamerBot, so unfortunately YouTube, you're going to have little fighters on the screen all night. None of my commands will work without it.
Lifelight 6, you're going to Jones 9 to the stroke overflow. It's going to be 963, 963.
Shannon _FLH says oh interesting. I thought if you called you kind of had to.
Nope.
Make a statement I mean.
No.
Tazzy's my dog go says 3.
Always...
Trevor Watts 596 says I don't think off scene or on scene is working.
It's not. I don't have StreamerBot open apparently. I was knee deep in some code and it was 9:10. I was like, oh man, it's time for me to go.
AD101 says whenever Officer Gray on scene chat we have to remain silent. Shannon _FLH says I don't see any fighters. I'm here in YouTube.
Well, they'll be there.
According to Jennifer says that's wonderful Skyhopper to donate to the cause with law. We always need pro bono lawyers. Skyhopper T16 Media says, is the white guy in a wheelchair still TX governor?
Yes. Yeah, wreaking havoc.
Bug says your one phone call from jail is monitored. BS says Abbott Y3S.
Yeah, always, never. Only thing you should be making arrangements is to get out. Don't answer. Your loved ones are going to call you, say, what'd you do? Don't answer it. Loved ones, if you call someone in jail, don't ask them what'd you do.
Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says, in 2009 I was nervous about committing to $450 a month for 2 houses and 3.38 acres.
Control 2, Fisher
going for. Jay Maples says, knee deep in somewhat. Hello, family friendly.
Lifelight 2, go ahead.
I was writing some code. I'm working on my project that automatically switches to OBS scene when I get out of the car.
Mark the Mad Shark says you don't even have to put the sign to fight, thank me later. Jean Lorraine says, hey guys. VS says never talk. Phone calls recorded.
Always. Yeah. I try to stress that at least once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Lifelight 2, please call me on patient report 150308816. And do you want me to activate the stroke team?
Dang, I have not even put a straw in my drink.
Roger, 2.
It's almost like I got a drink for nothing. Guess we can go see what Surfside's doing. They love us out there. We're already pretty close.
Bug says anything you say can and will be used against you.
Absolutely.
Jonathan Heinrich says, when do you plan on filming Pearland again, John?
Pretty soon.
Skyhopper T16 Media says that's okay. Goal is to help those who fight to keep our constitution intact. My old hometown wants to ban free speech. I know Freebird and Manuel are fighting. VS says V6 or V8, John?
V6. It's the broke activist mobile. Also, we can't really do a lot of sneaking around in the V8. And this one gets me there plenty fast.
Bug says punctuation check. Jonathan Heinrich says good because you are welcome to film in Pearland anytime.
Yeah, pretty soon.
VS says lol. Good point.
Yeah, you can hear a V8 coming for walks. That's not what
Chiquita 3K says I didn't mean to say you. I was talking about him at Trevorwatts 596.
Let's see what's happening in Surfside. We haven't been there in a while.
4209 return.
Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says I have a straight 6 1958 Chevy truck that runs like the day it was made.
4209 return. Here we go, Garden. I'm going to have to do this going correct.
Dang. That might be that Surfside call.
Lifelight 6
Skyhopper
control
T16
position.
Media says you all are so awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Another 46.7, 09510.0. Probably 5 minutes. Herman TMC.
Bug says you
77
too.
and 78.
LOL. Jonathan Heinrich says I saw Mr. Clean arresting a handicapped woman today and should have filmed it, but I didn't, John. Trevor Watts 596 says Surfside loves us.
They do.
Big Dave BCTX says that's him. Deep voice guy.
Yep. That is him.
Skyhopper T16 Media says I lived in San Leon, Galveston, Surfside, and Lamarck.
If we do make
Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says thinking about adding a single long tube header and chrome crankcase valve adjustment cover on side of engine.
If we do make it to this call, we're going to be late, so I just heard him call the return, so clear no warrants. She said it really quick. She was kind of bothered.
Skyhopper T16 Media says oh in Freeport. My uncle was sheriff there. Angie 416 says shake a tail feather.
All right. There will be no tail feather shaking tonight.
420, show back in citation.
Not getting citation. I don't know where he was, but let's hang out over here. Let's hide so he doesn't see us. He's writing tickets. Let's hide so he doesn't see us. We can pop out on him.
431 Lamar Street, apartment number 11.
Check over there, check there,
Want to report some things missing out of her apartment after family left. 1209 is also en route.
Cyclone Smacknuts McBoing Boing Hammer says what the what?
So he's back in.
Trevor Watts 596 says John Frankie wants to be RK9.
Well, he could put it in an application like everybody
Senor
else.
Dasher OTR says I am just gonna stay quiet on this one law. Skyhopper T16 Media says chains.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna kind of hang back a little bit.
1203 to dispatch.
Senor Dasher OTR says 4.
431 Lamar Street, apartment number 11. Wants to make a report of some things missing out of her apartment after family left. 1209 is also en route.
Dang.
Skyhopper T16 Media says sorry I love Aretha, her lyrics are cool. Big Dave BCTX says let's go find out where he's hiding running traffic.
Well,
Bio Preppers 1 says remember cops are not your therapist.
That's clear, sir.
That's why I kind of
Snickers _ stream says someone has nice family.
That's right.
62 minutes.
We've got Lifelight 2 inbound to Herman. Same ETA and CU. No other reported message or traffic. Air prosecution down off at 2.
Shannon _ FLH says who calls people on their own family. God, how stupid. Trevor Watts 596 says John Frankie's killed 89 snakes. They're all the trunk. Shakira 3K says I was just going to say that they're the ones never can trust. It's a shame.
Me too. I'm gonna try to get in here, get unloaded. I'm gonna go to fuel, so I'll try to get out of your way.
Bug says I figure I do okay under the circumstances for someone who dislikes people yet has to live among them.
Yeah, Tom, I'll be heading down to fuel as well.
I'm not a big fan of being in big crowds.
451, checking officer.
I can handle people as long as they're not right by me.
451, I'm good.
I'll hold in. It's going to be a new flight. Coming out of Memorial Herman,
Chiquita 3K says, I remember being here when you were ignored by the 2 Surfside officers and we followed the one all the way to the station and she still ignored us. I think she flipped us off or waved at us and ran out the other door.
Yeah. This is that same area. You are correct.
Bayou Preppers 1 says it hurts more when family steals from you. Chiquita 3K says not friendly at all. Trevor Watts 596 says I'm the same way, I hate being near a lot of people. Bug says mob rule is dangerous. Shannon _ FLH says we don't even know if they took anything, shouldn't assume.
That's a good stop, right?
You want the breakers out? Fill me, Myers. On the porch side, see which apartment this is.
Bayou Preppers 1 says people scares me. Chiquita 3K says you know how I do it, John. I stop at a stop sign, I spell stop, I spell go, and then I go.
Oh. No way. I didn't know if that was a cop sitting right there, so.
Shannon _ FLH says awesome stop, John, a plus.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
And 2 were on short final.
I've been working on them.
100% crew staying in.
She's on the porch now.
Thank you.
Chiquita 3K says I figure that's enough time to stop at a stop sign and then go.
Alright, hold on that.
I get it.
Every complainant come out on the porch side.
Cody says hello, how's it going?
Oh, wonderful.
Chris Ellis 891,993 says John says everyone sent 1,000 or he's going to end his life. He has to buy new tires, an alternator, a starter, a radiator, a serpentine belt, and etc. Law. Buzz says most driving is up to Popo discretion.
$1,000.
Shannon _ FLH says as a fellow ADHD-er, stop signs are pressure, I understand law.
Yeah, they really are hard.
Be advised, she is stepping on the porch now.
That's weird, thank you.
Trust.
1911.
Just for information, I have address and phone number and name of an eyewitness who's also leaving.
Bug says field sobriety tests are hard to pass.
Damn near impossible.
That's clear, I'll give you shortly. Just for information, EMS may transport to Chief St. Luke's Lake Jackson.
1911, please.
Hope they don't think it's me, it's a suspect.
Bug says didn't study.
Hope they don't think it's me that's a suspect. Because I was seen leaving the area. You guys are my alibi.
Chiquita 3K says you're suspicious.
Definitely. I just don't know if it's felony suspicious scene or misdemeanor suspicious scene? Alright, these guys are already hiding. Let's get out of here.
Shannon_FLH says I like and hope they do. I want to see John talk to Surfside cops again lol. Jonathan Heinrich says, John, did you ask Justin about the suspect that Fort Bend County is looking for that allegedly shot at officer?
Yeah, I talked to him today.
Says RAS.
42612.
I talked to him today and I forgot to.
Lifelight 6, have you looking for fuel?
Here's at 100%.
Senor Dasher OTR says it was John. He did it. We were never here.
It wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me.
And control after 6 lifts, 2 will be going down to fuel solo, 0 plus 45, 450.
2, have you looking for fuel?
Jonathan Heinrich says they are still looking for him, John.
Hey.
Stream Elements says thank you for following Dario 162,484.
Thank you for the follow. If you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. About 50 miles south of Houston, right on the Gulf Coast. Hit the follow or subscribe depending on which platform you're watching from.
Chiquita 3K says we love John Gray even though we don't park the greatest.
We're not the best parkers.
Chris Shane says hello everyone.
Hello to you.
Chiquita 3K says cheer 1,000.
Thank you,
Stream
Daphne.
Element says Chiquita 3K just cheered 1,000 bits.
Thank you so much, Daphne.
Skyhopper T16 Media says hi Chris. Chiquita 3K says you're welcome John. Michelle 210 says 14. Mark the Mad Shark says 14. Penny Probst says good evening to everyone.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, 11.
I get a case number. I have assault deadly weapon.
Chiquita 3K says good evening Pammy. Skyhopper T16 Media says hi Penny. SEAL Team Spix says Rosenberg had a murdered Saturday night.
Let's see what reports do it.
Penny Probst says how's everyone doing today? Belinda Card 1 says hi John, how's the weather there?
Hot and muggy as usual. 81 degrees. Probably 100.
Skyhopper T16 Media says I'm okay Pen, HWRU.
It's probably 175% humidity. I might be exaggerating slightly.
V9XZX says no one saw that gunshot, I have a clip. Penny Probst says doing good for now.
100%. Calculate. 6 special.
V9XZX says I saw something go in the air, no wonder what it was.
Hopefully there's not a train here. So far it's looking good.
Belinda Card 1 says yep same here John, 80% humid here. Skyhopper T16 Media says my daddy got me a new fluorescent pink wheelchair designed just for me. This thing is cooler than a rocket pop. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says you are not John. According to my app it is 96% humidity here in Angleton.
Okay, so
V9XZX says anybody want to see this clip?
96% humidity.
John Washington Jr. says hey. Dario 162,484 says much going on TN. Belinda Card 1 says 80% here in Florida.
We're about the same. Guys, once again, I don't control the content. I just document what's happening. Could be the most exciting stream you've ever seen, or we could just be hanging out together.
Chris Ellis 891,993 says I can't go without saying hi John Pam, and everyone what was for dinner John. I'm going to have a Whopper and fries. Daphne Chiquita 3K says okay I'm here. Hello everyone on Kick.
Hello.
Dario 162,484 says anything much happening tonight.
We're listening to the scanner.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says even we are just hanging out, it is still a good stream.
There you go.
Sorry, dispatch medic 6 checking.
We're clear, back in service now.
Daphne Chiquita 3K says good beat me up law.
Daphne's over there at Fight Club.
Trevor Watts 596 says, John, I'm on the roof. Is that okay with you?
Sure, why not?
Dean Vinson Music and Vlog says, I thought we were not supposed to talk about Fight Club law.
I messed up. I mentioned it. Messed up. I'm kicked out of Fight Club.
No more records needed, no more records needed. I-10 and Fry at the Lowe's. No more records needed. I-10 and Fry at Lowe's for around 106.
This road is so smooth now.
That's clear, I'm en route.
In the lobby.
Call in the lobby, Lake Jackson.
That's clear, I'm en route.
Hey Jack says, well, alrighty then. I guess I ate too much. My pillow is being really mean to me, so I am gonna go hold it down. Please don't let John arrest too many people tonight.
Thank you for being here, Hey Jack.
Michelle 210 says 7. Senor Dasher OTR says 7. Angie 416 says GN Hayjacked. Hayjack says always, brother. Keep spreading the love and maybe one day the tyrants will let us common folks be.
Maybe. That's all we can hope for.
Joanne 8775 says, where is Frankie tonight? I'm getting kinda worried about him.
He didn't want to say where he was going. I don't know what that's about. He did not want to say where he's going.
Hayjack says Frankie is here eating leftover barbecue.
Oh.
Daphne Chiquita 3K says I
You're
thought he was in the
complaining to be waving your vehicle out front in a silver SUV.
That was clear. I got visual on it.
Michelle 210 says I heard Frankie was covering for Dasher at the Pink Pony Club. Live Life 4 Fun 20 says Frankie got arrested a couple nights ago. Hey Jack says anyway I am taking my ass to bed lol love all you guys.
Good night, Hey Jack.
A Murph says we going to Lake Jackson.
That call is for someone at the lobby. It's a complainant. I have very little interest in it.
Joanne 8775 says that's right. Hey Jack, I forgot about that memo.
If you show up to record it, they'll just take them in the back, so kind of pointless. It's not my first rodeo.
A Murph says stop duel me. Live Life 4 Fun 20 says he asked John to bail him out, but he was held without bail.
He'll get out soon. Free Frankie.
Michelle 210 says finally got a good looking skin.
Yes, log on for email page.
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says hashtag free Frankie.
No, no, report you to clear the hospital back in service.
No,
Daphne Chiquita 3K says woohoo.
Yes, sir. That case number is 25-08.
To Deacon on 65 stall.
03. Looking into the call sheet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That case number is 25-08 00003. We'll put it in the call sheet.
That's clear. To 612.
Lifelight 6W looking for running.
AD101 says wow already headed to the palm trees. Name and badge number.
Nah, not yet. Why is that not charging?
Bug says testing. Testing. This is just a test. If it is a real emergency, we would have issued toilet paper.
Let me check why this phone is not charging.
126, check the welfare.
No lights on it at all.
We should be in the area of 11-3 to Court, 11-3 to Court. Complete was on local. I'm sorry, 11 block of 3. 126, check the welfare.
Sir Bertrand says one of the Camaro's many ponies busy on this road.
Where? We should be in the area of 11-3 to Court, 11-3 to Court. Complete was on local. I'm sorry, 11 block of 3.
I think my microphone's broke again.
Court. It's the one on 3 to 7 to 8 party. It's too loud.
I think this microphone broke again. Unbelievable. Gotta buy another one. Pull over here, see if I can power it up. I'll find a better place. I don't want to be in the church parking lot.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says that Sucks Mike got broke.
Yeah, for help. Hey, Control 2 is pretty fast fuel for the Hearn. Still solo, 1+59, 450.
That page girl 3 says 0. Michelle 210 says 0. AD101 says stream hasn't been eventful lately ever since we found out John was a lieutenant.
That's Monday night. I thought about actually switching my nights off to Monday night.
Jonathan Heinrich says IWAS surprised that Miller is on nights John.
No, they switch. They switch.
Daphne Chiquita 3K says how do I level up again?
465, you can show us at 410 Jasmine.
410 Jasmine.
465, sir.
Pull over here, see if I can't get this mic to work. That's dumb. That's really dumb.
Goodle Boy says hey John.
Hello to you.
Sir Bertrand says I spy Richard Gate.
452, we're making entry. Hold the radio.
Navigator, securing channel 1. Emergency.
452, we're making entry. Hold the radio.
Where do you want to go?
Jasmine Street, Lake Jackson, Texas.
Getting directions to Jasmine Street, Lake Jackson.
Yeah, looks like we got somebody coming in the van.
Father, traffic, go to channel 2.
Dispatch 6, who's landing there on the bed?
Sorry, that's Flight for Life. And they're patient loaded. They're going to be going to CVICU.
Is landing in 2.
Michelle 210 says any word on the 11-year-old
Flight
mom.
for Life just landed on pad 3, but I'm having trouble getting a hold of him on the radio.
I didn't hear him call for EMS or Lifelight or anything like that, so there was never an update on it, so that's probably good. Our battery's about to be dead. The mic has a little attachment that normally charges the phone, and when the mic broke, it stopped charging the phone.
Michelle 210 says hopefully she was snoring.
Hopefully.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says so we are about to die, John.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I might have to call it an early night. So my phone's not charging either. You guys can probably not hear me as good as you normally can.
Is there a parking spot for me to come in?
Yeah, you can park on 4. He's talking on 128 now.
Lenadman says that's fine. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says you sound normal to me.
Oh, do I? That's good. Well, we're not charging normal, I can tell you that much.
AD101 says while nothing is charging or working. Name and badge number. Chiquita 3K says sounds normal.
Log my body camera's dead.
Chris Ellis 891,993 says I hear you great, John. What is your battery percentage on your phone?
Low. I can change some things around and plug the battery directly in the phone. We'll try that. Let me try doing that. Maybe that'll keep us going.
Michelle 210 says Monday nights probably will pick up during football season.
That's a good point.
According to Jennifer says what's wrong? Nothing is working. Chiquita 3K says that's when we get the calls for the loud music all the time.
True.
Michelle 210 says I didn't even get notifications tonight.
Really? We're on 3 different platforms.
And Lifelight 6, you can stay running your cruise on the way out. We're giving this Neo Flight 2 southeast.
Oh, golly gee, Joy, thanks. Hey, is that Theo ready to go for us, or are we still waiting on the nurse?
They're here waiting for you.
Okay, then.
I'll be out at 11 Cerrito Road.
Bruja 210 says okay, I'm done battling Maul.
I don't know.
I gotta turn you guys down.
Yeah.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says sounds like a bumpy road here.
Shit. I don't know where they're at, guys. I do know that they were holding emergency traffic for to make entry, but I don't know which house they're making entry into. I'm assuming it's this dark house back here because there's 2 units parked right here, but I don't see any activity anywhere. All I see is 3 cop cars parked here. I don't see any flashlights or anything like that. Make sure they're not behind me. Found them. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I found them across the street. Man, I was looking for you guys. What house were y'all in? That one? Dang, I thought it was a dark, spooky one over there.
It's never the cool ones.
That's right. Everything was cool?
Yeah.
All right. They're back in. I'll turn you guys up now.
Trick-or-treaters. According to Jennifer, says the calm before the storm.
Alright, we're in the corner of...
Chiquita 3K says that was a weird stop. None of them had left her lights on. They're part of those lights on their cars.
Well, they were making entry into the... That's why I turned all my stuff off. Because they said they were holding the traffic for emergency traffic only. So I figured it was going to be hard to hear or see or...
V9XZX says, knew I saw a flashlight by that purple lights on the house.
Oh, you thought you did? Dang it. And I turned you guys down, so... Oh, there was a 4th unit over there. I didn't even see him. That's good parking, guys.
Film 5-0. Chiquita 3K says, sorry, John, it's too dark to judge. Get the 2 points. RTK _ 1414 says, Gez a lot of cops for it being all good.
Yeah.
Cerbertron says, oh, did we die? No. Cerbertron says, or did my stream die?
No, it should be good. We should be good.
Icemaneer says, oh no.
Stream's not working?
Bruja 210 says we froze. Big Dave BCTX says oh. RTK _ 1414 says oh no, did he leave us here, haha. Joanne 8775 says oh. Bruja 210 says down the creepy road. Live Life 4 Fun 20 says 3. Joanne 8775 says we were left unattended. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says we are good now. Big Dave BCTX says the sewer own got M. Joanne 8775 says 3. Chiquita 3K says 03. Demon Metro 48 says I thought we died. BC Scanner says working on it. Bacon TikTok says we are stuck with a creepy laugh lol. Big Dave BCTX says sewer clown. BC Scanner says working on it. Bruja 210 says we thought Pennywise got ya. Bacon TikTok says I'm scared.
Are we good now? Are we good now? Let me check. I can check myself.
Chris Ellis 891,993 says you had us quiet when I said this, but my luck has been last month. The injection pump went out on my truck, caused $750 to have it put in, cost of another $2,000, and then I have an old 93 station wagon they have set for 5 years that don't run real good. Figured we'd take it out of town, and guess what? Had a blowout because of the tires, was dry rotted. That's my luck lol. Cerbertron says we are good now.
Alright, good.
According to Jennifer says audio issue. RTK_1414 says we are back.
We're back.
Icemaneer says kick is still offline. Bradley 25 says yes we are good. Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says we are good now. Bakan TikTok says phew lol much better. Icemaneer says okay.
That must have been a kick problem only. That must have been a kick. YouTube, I'm watching the stream and it seems fine.
Chiquita 3K says okay now I'm good. Cerbertron says Twitch went down for about 30 seconds.
Oh.
RTK_1414 says Twitch froze for a while but it's good now.
You mean it just froze?
Bakan TikTok says Twitch kept repeating your laugh all creepy like on the dark street lol.
Dang.
Big Dave BCTX says kick is good. Bradley 25 says no it froze for Twitch too but I left came back in and it was good. Maintenance 808 says what happened at house back there. Bug says fine. Chiquita 3K says Twitch did go down but I had to pull out and go back in to get it to work again. According to Jennifer says audio issue was on my end. Icemaneer says kick is back.
Oh, it's just weird. I have to check because this all streams from my house. We might have had an internet problem at my house, so. Sounds like an internet issue at the house. My camera did not disconnect, but it goes from my camera over the phone to the cloud, from the cloud to my computer.
Chiquita 3K says we are good to go.
So it must have been an issue with my home internet.
Senor Dasher OTR says 49. Icemaneer says I'm guessing it's an only on kick bug, but I think we don't have sound. Bruja 210 says I'm going to call it a night going for x-rays in the AM.
Oh. Yeah, I think,
Live Life 4 Fun 20 says John has Sonic Internet.
Yeah, I'm using McDonald's Wi-Fi. This stream brought to you by McDonald's. Just kidding, not sponsored by McDonald's.
Dean Vincent Music and Vlog says John I wonder if the police departments have a betting pool on where you will show up lol. Snickers_stream says I rebooted my computer, replaced the router, network cable and antenna.
Oh boy.
Now it's working again.
Oh, good, good. It was clearly your fault then. Now we know who caused the problem.
SEAL Team Spix says I made it to Midland. Gonna SKE this a 3-month hitch.
Oh, glad you made it there safely.
Yeah.
We'll be at 103 County Road 776.
The vehicle I found is parked in the roadway is going to be the pizza delivery guy.
Chiquita 3K says Midland is a good ways out in the middle of nowhere. Bradley 25 says we gonna call it an early night John.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Nothing's happening. Nobody's out on the street. I'm having microphone and battery issues. Some nights just aren't meant to be. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Time is the most valuable thing you have, and you guys chose to spend it with me, and for that I'm truly grateful. We will see you guys later.
Bradley 25 says okay good night trunkies. See y'all tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow. Let's get some rest. We're gonna end early. I guess we're only it's almost midnight, so.
Angie 416 says good night everyone.
Good night. See you later YouTube. See you later Kick. See you later Twitch.
Icemaneer says thanks. Catch you next time.
We'll be back a little bit later on today.
Cerbertron says night all.
Good night.
Chiquita 3K says you have a great night everybody. Much love to all of you. Take care.